I'm Clayton McCall, District Court here in Polk County. I'm the judge for the District Court. Smart Justice Initiative. It is a part of a program at District Court which allows people to kind of holistically approach different issues in their life, at the same time getting some financial or legal benefits out of it too if they work the program appropriately.
My name is Kelly Howard. I had so many fines that I didn't know what I was going to do. I had several failure to appears. I was scared to go to court because I didn't want to have to go to jail. I was looking for something anyway in my life because I wanted to change. I wanted to be better. I kind of got lost in life and overwhelmed with everything.
If I'm like, half of the judges out there, if I have any sort of similarities, I know that a lot of the thoughts that they have, especially when they're at the end of the docket or they're dealing with these contempts for the FTAs or driving on suspendeds that are just repetitive, and you're sitting there and you're looking at the person in front of you and you've seen them half a dozen times within the past 6 months, and you're going, what do I do now? What will work? What I've done before hasn't worked. This is another tool. This is another path to fixing a problem as opposed to putting a Band-Aid on it.
When Judge McCall took over Polk County District Court, there was a real mistrust in our community, particularly with District Court, just because of past experiences with the previous judge and just a lot of the rhetoric and culture around District Court. And even before Smart Justice Initiative got involved, he was already doing the work to repair that relationship in our community. And he's a bit of a reformer, I think. Seems like it compared to all the lawyers and judges that I know. And he's always looking for ways to change the system and look for ways to sort of keep it off of people's back and allow justice to be done in a fair way. But one of the things that's really interesting to me is that he's not a cynic. There's no cynicism there. He still believes that the system can work and be better. And there's a quote that he often shares by Dr. King, and he shares it from the bench, which I think is really interesting. The moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. The defendant in front of him may feel like the system is against him, or her, or the universe may feel like it's against that particular person. I think it's really good to have that reminder from a sitting judge that this can work for people who work it, and justice can be done in a good way.
Everything that I was looking for in life to try to get my life back on track that's where it was. Employment, housing, not having people look down on me when they see me. I'm actually proud now of what I'm doing and the things that I've accomplished in just a short little time. Made a big impact on my life. I got my driver's license back. That was a main thing. Got back into my own place, not having to stay with somebody or be homeless. Getting the respect back from my children and from my family, my mom.
And so, just to have it in your toolbox, you don't have to use it every time. But to have it at your disposal and your availability makes, I think, the community better, but it makes the courtroom better. It's going to improve the lives of a lot of the stakeholders involved, not just the defendant. It's going to improve a lot of stakeholders' lives.
Oh, it helps tremendously with my self-esteem. I can actually look in the mirror and be proud of, just being proud of what I'm doing.